Colorful triangles flash. Chicago Cultural Accessibility Consortium. A rosette blinks on. Illinois Cultural Accessibility Network. CCAC programs. Event photographs showing people engaged virtually and in person at venues across Chicago. Topics highlighted include Intro to Cultural Accessibility, Welcoming Veterans, Sensory-Friendly Summit, ASL Interpreters and Zoom, Captions for Zoom and YouTube Live, Project Potential, Book Club, What Can a Body Do, Adapting and Advancing, crowdsourced videos from CCAC supporters.
Chicago Cultural Accessibility Consortium has empowered me with an incredible array of resources.
CCAC is creating solutions to problems like cultural spaces not knowing how to use and manage accessibility equipment, such as assistive listening devices or captioning.
CCAC is leading by example with their everyday inclusive communications and workshops where access is given priority and available without request.
CCAC is leading by example by making sure their programs, like the digital ones and the in-person ones, are available and accessible to everyone who wants to attend them.
CCAC creates a community where accessibility advocates can share, learn, and find support.
CCAC has empowered me to confidently navigate options for our visitors and to champion the impact of accessible programming within my own institution.
CCAC is leading by example by creating a safe space for knowledge sharing and problem solving.
CCAC has empowered me to keep going by reminding me that access is a journey, not a final destination.
CCAC has empowered me to view cross-collaboration and partnership in a more comprehensive way.
CCAC is also leading by example, case in point, providing ongoing learning opportunities, even internally. CCAC in this regard really is a model.
CCAC is leading by example by continuing to emphasize incremental change within cultural spaces and by finding new voices to represent perspectives of disability.
CCAC has empowered me to speak about my personal experiences with disability and speak up for others in the disabled community who want to experience cultural institutions and enjoy them the way everyone does.
We'd like to thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for supporting CCAC.
The CCAC logo snaps on. A woman speaks in front of a white brick wall while photographs show different programs.
I'm Christina Gunther, the founder and president of Chicago Cultural Accessibility Consortium, CCAC. The mission of CCAC is to empower Chicago's cultural spaces to become more accessible to visitors with disabilities. We facilitate a dynamic community of cultural administrators and people with disabilities to remove barriers in the Chicago region's cultural organizations. How do we use our funds? The funds CCAC raises covers the cost of operational resources, including accounting software, virtual platforms, and the resources necessary to manage a nonprofit. CCAC is committed to honoring the time and perspectives of all of the experts that participate in our different professional development events. We provide honorariums for every guest speaker. We're also passionate about modeling accessibility in our programming. Funding covers the cost of service providers, including captioners and American Sign Language ASL interpreters, as well as the cost of integrating accessible features into our program recordings, such as audio description. What do our volunteers do? CCAC is run entirely by volunteers. Our steering committee members coordinate and manage all of CCAC's professional development workshops, our equipment loan program, and our access calendar. CCAC's breadth of programming and geographic reach has grown immensely since we started in 2013. We've delivered over 60 programs serving more than 3,300 attendees. Our listserv has over 1,100 members from around Chicago and the world. We've provided free access equipment for over 50 organizations in the Chicago region. And we've featured nearly 250 accessible programs on our access calendar. Overall, we've reached more than 5,000 individuals across our combined offerings since we started. Become a part of the CCAC community by utilizing our programs and resources, spreading the word, and offering your financial support. Together, we can make Chicago a more accessible and inclusive place for everyone. Thank you for supporting CCAC.
To donate, visit chicagoculturalaccess.org/support.